news broadcaster. We are the leaders in global breaking news.
Hello, this is BBC World News. I'm Karen Giannoni. Our top story, keeping it in the royal family. Commonwealth leaders choose Prince Charles to take over from Queen Elizabeth as their figurehead. A direct telephone line is set up between the leaders of North and South Korea in preparation for next week's landmark summit. Secret memos by the former FBI Director James Comey are published supporting his claim that Donald Trump asked him to drop an investigation.
I think the request that we drop the investigation is potentially obstruction of justice.
Also in the programme, the Arsenal football manager Arsene Wenger says he's standing down after 22 years in charge.
Good evening, dear friends. I'm very happy to see all of you here. So what we do here is we only talk. I do not present any kind of lecture. We only talk. So that is why Ina provided your name on Skype, and so I will try to connect with her. She gave your phone number. Okay, I'm trying to find. Yeah, I found you, and I sent you the request. So please answer to my request, and I will connect with you. So then, Sandra, that's for you. I'm also, well, I have several Sandras here. Probably you can see it on my screen. So which is yours? I have, okay, I think this is yours. From Karelia, right? With house, okay, good. So I sent you the request also, and I see that Inna accepted my request, so I will just call you. I'm calling you Inna. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you.
Good, good, excellent. What's new?
Well, nothing very special.
Well, actually, you know, it sounds very rude in English when you say like, what's new, and you say nothing. Well, yeah, you can say same old, or but again, you see, it's just your conversational practice. So just think a little bit. I will ask you over again. But before that, so where are you from?
I'm from Moscow.
Okay, and where did you learn your English?
I do pass my English exam first of all.
Mm-hmm.
And moreover, I'll study English at the university because I'm going to study languages.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'll need English for my future.
So what I heard that you passed already the Russian national exam, correct?
No. I'm going to.
So the difference is you're going to take the exam. Yeah, and hopefully you are successful, and then you will pass, definitely. Of course, and the last verb with the exam is to fail, but I'm not thinking about that. So take, pass, and fail. You can sit an exam also. All right, sorry, I will be back to you. Right now I will try to connect with Sandra. Okay, I'm calling Sandra, and then also I'm trying to connect with Susanna. Okay, hold on, ladies. So, Susanna, okay, I sent you the request. All right, and Sandra, I'm calling you, but you do not answer. So please answer my call. And Susanna, I sent you the request, so please accept my request. All right, Inna, what is the textbook which you study at school? What is the name of this textbook?
I'm trying to remember.
Yes, please.
We have other tasks in last lesson, so I didn't see my textbook quite a long time.
All right. Yeah, I understand. So, have you watched the BBC World News in the very beginning?
Not it's something like this, the connection, so I tried to.
Okay, I understand. But still, usually what we do is, as I said, we share news. If you do not have your personal news, then a good idea for you is to listen to the BBC World News, and just to tell me a little bit what you understood from the news. All right, so back to the question, what's new with you? Anything new that happened to you during this last week?
Well, I think actually new thing is that we are preparing continuous block at school.
Okay, well, that's you do not have the same thing in America or Great Britain. So the ceremony of the last bell, the ceremony of the last class, I'm not sure. So
Well,
I'm
maybe.
there. Yeah.
It takes a lot of time from everyone, for teachers and for students. And the last week was mostly about this, about repetitions.
Well, we call it rehearsals. Okay, I will type this word, rehearsal. Repetition is the mother of learning. It's slightly different, but that's okay. Rehearsal. Okay, so that's what you're saying. Okay, good. So I tried to connect with several people with Vera. Vera didn't answer. Oh, hello, Vera, can you hear me?
Hello, yes.
Very good. Vera, please tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Moscow.
And do you go to school?
Yes, I go to school.
Which grade?
11.
11th grade, so you're planning to take the Russian national exam, correct?
Yes, I'm planning.
Okay, good. So, what's new?
Nothing special, I think.
Nothing special. Yeah, so ladies, please, every time when you attend just share a little bit. Is okay. If you ask me, for example, about my news, I've been very sick for almost 2 months already, and I'm almost all the time I've been staying in bed. But still, I went on a business trip and I worked for the American company as a translator. And right now I'm trying to recover. I can give you lots of medical terms. If you understand that will be good. So what I actually did, I sprained my ligament on the ankle joint. And, it's very hurtful and it's very hard to recover. But still, I'm trying to recover. I know that probably this news from me is not that fun, but life is life. Many times I shared my news which were absolutely fantastic, but sometimes it happens. All right, good. Okay, I will just go back to the classroom and I will make a couple of announcements. And then Vera, I will go back to you. So again, this is the conversational English class. Это разговорная практика по английскому языку. Мы здесь только разговариваем. Для вас нужно поделиться своим скайпом для того, чтобы вы могли говорить. Я не читаю лекции, я только разговариваю. И, естественно, по учебнику выполняем задания. Но тоже все такого характера разговорного. Пожалуйста, напишите свой скайп, и я соединюсь с вами. Alright, Vera, back to you. So, what is the name of the textbook which you study at school?
At school, Spotlight.
Okay, yeah, I understand. So, where did you learn your English? Your English is pretty good.
My English?
So, was it only at school, or you just met some native speakers?
No, I go to the course, and as for me, I use Macmillan, and that's all.
Okay, that's it. In English we say that's it. You can say that's all, but mostly we say that's it. When we finish something, like for example, when you describe pictures for the exam and you just finish, you say that's it. Okay, so somebody is trying to join us, and who is that? Let me see. Sandra. Hello, Sandra.
Hello.
Yeah, very good to have you here. Where are you from?
I'm from Russia, from Korea.
Very good. I wouldn't say that the sound is very good, but still I can understand a little bit. So just tell us a little bit about yourself. Which grade do you go to? Do you go to high school, or are you a student? Are you planning to take the Russian national exam? And what is your grade in English? What is the name of the textbook in English in your school which you study? Whatever you want to say, please.
In this year, I will start my studying in university, and I should prepare for my exams, especially in English. So.
Okay, good, excellent, very good. So, ladies, thank you so much for introducing yourself. If you want to know a little bit about me, you can just ask questions, and probably you know my webpage in Vkontakte, so you can read everything which you want to read about me there on this page. So, what we do today is, let me show it to you. All right, we will start a little bit earlier. So, we did this the previous class, but I just want to repeat a little bit. So, the title of the unit is Appearance and Identity. So the first question to you is, what is identity? Okay, ladies, just answer the question. Do you know the word identity?
As for me, I don't know. I think so.
Okay. Anybody else? Yeah.
Maybe it's something that is special about a person.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, and Vera, what do you think?
No, I think in Russian it is идентичность.
Oh, yeah, but you see, in Russian, yeah, but it is better when you explain in simple English words right now, because this is your conversational practice. So, maybe you heard about the identity theft. This is when somebody can steal your personal data, like, God forbid, like steal the data of your, I don't know, the card, where this person can steal money from your card or bank card. Okay, so this is called the identity theft. So identity is mostly the personal information, the personal data, like maybe the password to your bank account. Okay, so like Vera said, it is something about the person which is very unique. All right, so have a look at this page. Okay, and let's see. The question is, look at the photos, okay? And the questions are here. Which people do you think are being described in the statements below? She looks rather cheeky. So, just have a look. She looks rather cheeky. What is cheeky? Okay, so let me just write a little bit. So identity. This is personal information. Okay. Personality. So again, please have a look at the pictures and what do you think? Who looks cheeky? So ladies, this year you're going to take an exam, and this is your time, this is your chance to talk. Please talk a little bit.
As for me, I think person number 7.
7? And why is that? And what is cheeky?
No, he always think that he maybe above others people.
Okay, you can say so. Anybody else?
I think the person number 12, rather cheeky, because I think his hairstyle is, you can say.
All right. So, and do you understand the word cheeky?
Yes.
Okay. Just give an explanation in simple, easy words. In English.
I don't know how to say it in English, but I think it's the person who thinks he's better than others, who doesn't care about others' opinions.
All right. So let's have a look at the explanation of this word in the dictionary, and we'll take the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Hold on, and we will have a look at the word cheeky. So, cheeky. Boldly rude, impudent, disrespectful, in usually a playful or appealing way. A cheeky grin. So, boldly rude, откровенно грубый, impudent, наглый, disrespectful, неуважительный, in usually a playful, в игривой, or appealing way, или вызывающей манере. So, the only word in Russian, it can be наглый. Okay? So, you think that the person number 12 is cheeky. That's okay. I agree. So, the second sentence. I'd imagine this person is very confident. Do you understand the word confident?
Yes.
So, please, who is confident?
Maybe person number 3.
Person 3. Okay, so this lady, this young lady. Okay, why do you think so?
Yes, because she's very happy and she has nothing to fear.
All right. Anybody else?
Well, maybe the person number 2 is confident because she looks straight in the camera. So she has nothing to hide.
Okay, good. Good. Right. Vera?
I was.
Okay, so Inna. Sandra. Excuse me. All right, ladies, you have easygoing, moody, and shy. So just let's make it a little bit faster. So who is moody? Who is shy? Who is easygoing? Okay, ladies, I see that you are not very much inclined to talk. Okay, I will skip all of these questions. And so the exercise 4, just look again at the pictures and say, which people in the photos would you invite to a party? Which person would you invite to the party?
I would invite to the party person number 4 because girl is really happy and friendly. And I think she will be a good company for me.
Yeah, excellent.
Moreover, I'll invite person number 5 maybe, because he is also smiling, so he looks really open for new people and new communication.
Very good, very good. Excellent answer. I like it a lot. Anybody else, please? Can you share a little bit?
As for me, I think I'd choose woman number 4 because it's easy to communicate with her, and this person is open and maybe cheerful.
Okay, very good. So, ladies, I will just change the plan of my class right now because what I wanted to do is some exercises, but I will change it. So, what I want you to do now is I want you, the 3 of you, just talk without me. Can you just ask a couple of questions to each other just to warm up the situation? Because you see, you're kind of a stiff. What I mean here, you are not very much inclined to talk. So please, just forget about me and you know that you are absolutely new to each other. So please make a conversation. Just talk a little bit to each other without me.
Yeah. What are you going to learn at the university?
Into the university?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to learn English more and more because I like it. And what about you?
Well, I'm going to learn English too, and I'm going to learn Italian because I think it's a beautiful language.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Yes. And do you know who do you want to be in the future? I mean, in professional sense.
I don't know. How do you think?
You don't know about you?
About me? Okay. I'm going to be a financist, maybe. And I'm going to work in the bank. And maybe after that, I'm going to play the piano. And what about you?
Well, I'm not really sure about my profession yet, but I think I'll connect my life with languages. So maybe I'll be a teacher, something, but not in school, because I think the children in school are really bad to their teachers. But maybe like a personal tutor, like that.
I have a question. Is it important for you pass your exam excellent?
Excellent. Yes, I think it's really important for me because
in English.
Yes, in English, because first of all, it's the priority exam in I don't know in my in the things that I'm going to learn in university. From my results and that's my future education. Of course, it's really important.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you said you wanted to learn how to play piano, or you already know how?
Now I can know a little bit, but in my future life, I'm going to do this much better, maybe, because I like it.
Okay, ladies, so thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Just listen a little bit to yourselves. I recorded what you were talking about.
Your exam excellent.
Excellent. Yes, I think it's really important for me because
in English.
Yes, in English.
All right. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure, and I think that it's much better when you talk to each other. So, just a couple of things which I just wanted to comment. Well, in the British English, you can say "What about you?" In American English, we usually say "How about you?" And "How about you?" It's just well, I've been working with the American people a lot, so that is why for my ear it sounds a little bit. But still, I know that the British people, they say "What about you?" But "How about you?" sounds a little bit easier for me. Then you said about the future career, and the question was, I would ask this question like, what will you do in future? What job will you do in future? What will you do is just kind of a regular question about the occupation, about the profession, and that's it. Your observation about that children are really bad at school. So, ladies, I teach at school. I'm a retired teacher, but still I teach at school. I have around 12 students of second, third, and fourth grade in a high school. So it's just fun. I know that this is real hard. I understand, but it's fun. And even when I have this almost broken leg, I still attend the classes and I try to teach them a little bit. Just let me go back to the classroom and to see whether somebody wants to. Yeah, Susanna, you can join the conversation if you provide your Skype name. So this is she is not in the classroom. All right. Susanna, I don't know. Yeah, I will try and add Susanna to our class. Yeah, she provided the Skype name. Sorry, I have forgotten about you. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to connect with you. Okay, let's go back to the book. And so what we did later on, it was listening part. And we did the first 3 items of the listening part. And what I want you to do is to try and to fulfill. No, I cannot connect with Susanna. Sorry about that. What I want you to do is try to fulfill the tasks, the items 4, 5, and 6 right now. Well, I just want to tell you about the strategies for your exam. Okay, I will switch into Russian because I know that you started to produce some kind of a noise, and I don't need this noise. So. Каждый раз, когда вы придете на экзамен и когда у вас должна предстоять часть аудирования, прослушивания, у вас всегда, обязательно всегда будет возможность, учитель немножко замешкается, потому что ему нужно приготовить аудиоаппаратуру, какую угодно для проигрывания, а у вас уже будет лежать буклет перед вашими глазами. Поэтому, пожалуйста, как видите, я специально сейчас не приготовил еще аудио для того, чтобы вы могли прочитать, и мы сейчас с вами прочитаем, разберем 4, 5, 6 задание. Это учебник FCE, то есть это уровень чуть-чуть повыше, чем требуется ЕГЭ, но тем не менее это вполне подходит для ЕГЭ. И самое главное, что это подлинный английский материал. Alright, so I will share, just hold on, I will share the sound with you, and then I will find the, yeah, so.
Cambridge English First Masterclass, Student's Book, by Simon Haynes and Barbara Stewart.
So the question is, can you hear the sound?
Yes.
Yes.
And I think Vera, can you hear that?
Yes.
All right. So let me see. Okay. Sorry. I will just do it over again. Yeah, I can play it with, yeah, this part.
Cambridge English First Masterclass.
But they never sent emails like this.
I denied a bit, and then I said, yeah, why not? So we met, and he was really nice. He even said he was sorry if he'd come over as a bit arrogant at the party.
Question 3. You hear a conversation between a young...
Okay.
Last year, I got an email.
All right. So let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't find the beginning of the text. I'm very sorry about that. What is going on? Yeah, it happens sometimes, you know, the audio system doesn't work. I'm sorry. I don't know why it happens, but sometimes it can happen. You see, it's just the computer doesn't work. Okay, I can read it for you. If it doesn't work, I can read it for you there.
Cambridge English First Masterclass. Students.
So I rang my branch, and they said they never sent emails like this. And it looked so realistic. It had my bank logo on it, and it had links to real websites.
I've heard of that before. Apparently it's a very common scam which everyone needs to be aware of.
Yeah, this is number 1. And
Question 2. You hear a conversation between a young man and an older relative.
yeah, so here you have it. No, it's number 3, sorry. Yeah.
The work I'd be doing if I got the job.
Good idea. So, what are you worried about?
I want them to see what I'm really like, you know. I don't want to have to pretend to be someone I'm not.
That's fine. Just be yourself. I'm sure they appreciate that.
Question 4.
Okay, so here you go. And first of all, what I want you to do is just read the task. Vera, will you please read number 4?
I hear someone describing how he heard about winning a competition for a mobile phone. What does the speaker now regret?
Going for competition, giving personal information, forgetting to charge the phone. Okay, so the question is, do you understand every word here? Like, do you know the word regret? Do you understand to forget to charge the phone?
Yes.
Okay, now, will you please read number 5?
You hear two friends talk about tennis. What do they find out about the speakers? They've been playing tennis for the same length of time. They have often played each other at tennis. Neither woman knew that the other played tennis.
So you understand this? Neither or neither woman knew that the other played tennis. Do you understand this sentence?
Yeah. And
okay.
What is the right pronunciation of neither?
Well, neither is British and neither is American. So as I said, it's up to you. You can pronounce it both ways. The only thing is that the good advice is if you started with the English, the British pronunciation, then stick with the British. If you started with the American pronunciation, stick with the American. So that's the only advice. Otherwise, you can pronounce both ways. Neither or neither, it doesn't matter. Okay, and Sandra, will you please read number 6? Hello, Sandra, are you with us? Well, I don't think that she's here. Yeah, Sandra, hello. Can you hear me? All right. I don't think that she is with us. Inna, will you please read number 6?
You hear some talking about a bad experience on social networking sites. What is the speaker's advice to other people? Don't put personal details on social networking sites. No offensive messages after 2 weeks. Report offensive messages to the police.
Okay, I think that the only word which is new to you is offensive. Do you understand the word offensive?
Yes.
What is that?
It's when someone says something rude to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Insulting. Yeah, insulting. So I will just give you the Russian word is оскорбляющий, обижающий. Okay, good. So right now we can do a couple of these items and then we check with your answers. Okay, you ready? Okay, yes. Please do not forget that the FCE exam you have 2 times of listening. You will listen to these extracts 2 times. Okay?
Okay.
You hear someone describing how he heard about winning a competition for a mobile phone.
Last year, I got an email telling me I'd won a mobile phone in a competition. I couldn't remember going in for a competition, but that didn't matter. I had to email my debit card details so they could charge me for the cost of shipping the phone to me. Like an idiot, I made a basic mistake by giving them my card details and the address for the phone to be delivered to. Needless to say, the phone never arrived, but my bank statement showed that money was being taken out of my account. Last year, I got an email telling me I'd won a mobile phone in a competition. I couldn't remember going in for a competition, but that didn't matter. I had to email my debit card details so they could charge me for the cost of shipping the phone to me. Like an idiot, I made a basic mistake by giving them my card details and the address for the phone to be delivered to. Needless to say, the phone never arrived, but my bank statement showed that money was being taken out of my account.
Okay, so what is the answer? And Inna?
It was Inna.
Okay, and Vera?
Number 4 is for me also be.
And why is that? Can you explain? Just ladies, give the explanation to the answer. Why do you think that the answer is B?
It's because he said he regrets sending some personal information about his card number or something like that because the money was stolen. Never.
Okay, very good. Very good. So I can see that Sandra is here. Sandra, can you hear us? No. And Vera, can you add something?
I can add that this competition for a mobile phone was giving really just information about personalities.
All right. Now let's listen to number 5.
Question 5. You hear 2 friends talking about tennis.
Hello, Anna. Where are you going? To play tennis, believe it or not. Can't you tell from what I'm wearing? Well, you do look as though you're going to play something, but I didn't know you played tennis. I've only just started. I don't have my own racket yet. Well, you look very smart. We must have a game sometime. Do you play tennis then? Yes, I do. In fact, I've been playing since I was 11 or 12. Really? Are you a good player? I used to be very good, but I haven't played much recently. Great. I'll give you a ring to arrange a time. Hello, Anna. Where are you going? To play tennis, believe it or not. Can't you tell from what I'm wearing? Well, you do look as though you're going to play something, but I didn't know you played tennis. I've only just started. I don't have my own racket yet. Well, you look very smart. We must have a game sometime. Do you play tennis then? Yes, I do. In fact, I've been playing since I was 11 or 12. Really? Are you a good player? I used to be very good, but I haven't played much recently. Great. I'll give you a ring to arrange a time.
Okay, ladies, so what is the answer? Excuse me? Inna, you said C, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and Vera?
I also think that it's number C, and because one woman says that they has been playing tennis during a long time, maybe 11 years, and other woman didn't know about it before.
Okay, and Inna, can you explain your answer?
Well, it's because they both were really surprised by knowing that they played tennis.
Okay, thank you so much. I think that this is the correct answer. And right now, the last item, and then we will do a little bit of grammar. Okay, so please, number 6.
Question 6. You hear someone talking about a bad experience on a social networking site. I had a pretty nasty experience on a social networking site. It started when I got a series of offensive messages. Then whoever it was said they were going to pass on private information about me if I didn't give them money. At first, I thought it might be someone in my group at college, but I didn't recognize the information on the person's profile. It was obviously a fake identity. I did think about going to the police, but in the end I decided to ignore the whole thing and not make a fuss. Unfortunately, after a week or two, it stopped. So, if you want my advice, you shouldn't put confidential information about yourself on social networking sites. I had a pretty nasty experience on a social networking site. It started when I got a series of offensive messages. Then whoever it was said they were going to pass on private information about me if I didn't give them money. At first, I thought it might be someone in my group at college, but I didn't recognize the information on the person's profile. It was obviously a fake identity. I did think about going to the police, but in the end I decided to ignore the whole thing and not make a fuss. Unfortunately, after a week or two, it stopped. So, if you want my advice, you shouldn't put confidential information about yourself on social networking sites.
Okay, good. So what is your answer?
Okay. He says in the end that his advice is not to put personal information on social networking sites.
And Vera, do you want to? Yeah.
Yes, of course. I also think so.
And just comment on your answer.
He advised that neither person should give personal details other people.
Okay, very good. Ladies, I'm very much impressed. Your listening comprehension is pretty good. You didn't make any mistakes, and your explanations, your comments were excellent. So that's good of you. Thank you so much. And now I will just, for 1 second, go back to the classroom and see whether, yeah, Sandra, I have some problems with connection. Okay, I understand. Sandra, can you hear us? Probably not. All right, and as I said, the last part will be a little bit about grammar. So what I want you to do is I want you to have a look at this exercise, which is exercise 1 on grammar, and just think a little bit about this exercise. So the meaning is it's modal verbs of obligation. And we can go to grammar reference page 159 and have a look at it. But still, maybe it will be possible for you to give the answers to this exercise without any grammar reference. So the task of this exercise is that look at the words in italics. And I think that you understand the word italics, right? What is italics? Do you understand the word? No?
I understand, but I can't say you.
Okay, so in English, sometimes we say cursive. And this is almost the same word in Russian, okay? So look at the words in italics and the sentences A to G and match them to the meanings in 1 to 7. So you have to look at the words at the italics and sentences A to G, and you have to match them to the meanings in 1 to 7. Okay?
Okay.
And do you understand the task?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So who will start?
Okay, I'll start. Okay, I have to verify my account information.
And so?
Is not a rule. I think this is my own personal wish.
My own personal wish. Well, not a rule. This is my. Okay.
Not really, because I'm trying to find another word.
Yes, please.
Well, maybe I was told to do this.
I was told to do that. Yeah, we will check out the answers later. Vera. So as you said, the first one should be A and 3, right? A should be match number 3. Okay, Vera, will you please take the B? What is going on, ladies?
You must look smart at the interview. I think it's device, but must. It's maybe it's number 6.
Number 6. Okay, so B is 6. We will check the answers. Inna?
About B?
Yes?
You should contact them directly. I think it's advice. It's a good idea to do this.
So C should be B, the match the number B. Okay, and Vera?
You must carry ID at all times. It's a rule, and maybe it's number 1. I'm telling you to do this.
Okay, D is 1. Inna?
you don't have to give any personal details. I think it's not a rule. It is not necessary. It's
So,
number 6.
yeah, E should be 6, okay? And Vera?
You must not wear jewelry at work. It's a good idea to do this because it's right for me. Number 4.
Okay.
Under 4.
All right, and Ina, will you please finish?
I must get a new suit. It was 3 already.
It was?
It was 3. Must is something that you should do because someone said you.
Are you sure?
Not really. I'm have trouble with have to and must.
I understand.
Yes,
I understand.
have to. Yes, have to is just because someone said you to do and must.
Absolutely, that's correct. That's very correct. When
Yes,
have to, somebody told you. Yeah.
Then this is my own personal.
Yeah, that's what I would answer the same way. So G is the number, the figure is 5, correct? Okay, ladies, just let me remind you that you said A is 3, B is 6, C is 2, D is 1, E is 6 over again, F is 4, and G is 5. Okay, let's have a look at the keys. So let me see, it's grammar, the first exercise, yeah. So here you have the answers. A is 3, that's correct. B is 2, okay? Let's have a look. B, you must look smart. Advice, it's a very good idea to do this. B is 2.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's ladies. You see, you did excellent job about listening comprehension. So I tried my best to find something that you don't know. So you see, you know a lot, and I beg your pardon. I tried to find something that you don't know, that you just will learn a little bit from this class. So I'm happy that you learned. Okay, so then C is you said C is 2, and here the answer is C is 4. Okay, let's have a look. C, you should contact them directly. Directly is British pronunciation and American is directly. You should contact them directly or directly, and the answer is for advice. It's a good idea to do this. So that's the answer. Okay, then the next is D is, yes?
Yeah. And for, because it's a good idea and a very good idea. It's quite similar.
Okay, you will see it later. Just hold on. Yeah, and again, Inna, if you have any doubts, you see you have the grammar reference here, and I can send you this page with the grammar reference. You can, and this is excellent. Just believe me, excellent grammar, because this is from Cambridge. So, and you will enjoy it a lot. I can send it to you after the class. All right, so then the next is D is 1. You must carry ID at all times. I'm telling you to do that. That's a rule you must carry. Okay, you answered D 1, and then E is 6. All right, and E is 6. You don't have to give any personal details. Not a rule, it's not necessary. This is E6, you gave the correct answer. So then F is 7, FS7. So you mustn't wear jewelry at work. Rule, you are not allowed. Mustn't, that means нельзя. You are not allowed. Okay, because we don't have this word in English, нельзя, this is only a Russian word. And so that is why we say you are not allowed, you mustn't wear. And the last word, item is G is 5. G is 5. I must get a new suit for work. This is my own personal wish. Okay, so let me see, like you said, number 4 and number 2. Again, B is 2 and C is 4. B is 2 and C is 4. Okay, let's have a look at it. B is 2. You must look smart in the evening. B is 2. It's a very good idea. And C, you should. So the difference is that should is slightly, how can I say? Must is stronger than should in advice. It's just like that. All right, ladies, so that's it for today, and I'm very happy to have this class, and I invite you to join our class next time. So please have a look at this page. This is my page. If you can see it, this is my page, which is called Emphasized English. So, углубленный английский, and I encourage you to write the review, отзывы о моих уроках. Please write отзывы, it's just here. I think that you can see it. Review about my class. So, right now, if you have any questions, any comments, any observations, пожелания, комментарии, please.
And so can you also send me the grammar?
Yeah, sure, of course, I will, but I don't know, ladies, you have to join me on my page because I don't know your address, where to send.
Of course,
Yeah, so you can...
I will write you.
Yeah, you have these community messages here, you can write it here, and then I will definitely send it to you. Okay, any other comments, observations, please? Комментарии, наблюдения, пожелания, please.
I just can say you thank you, and this all was very good, excellent.
All right, yeah, I just I enjoyed the class a lot, like you said. I'm very happy that you attended my class, and hopefully I will see you next Friday. All right, that's it for today. If no, do you have any other comments or observations? Еще какие-то наблюдения?
Thank you very much.
Yes.
It's been my pleasure. Okay, so that's it for today, and I will see you next Friday, and have a very, very good weekend. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Goodbye.